These are the streets of Wynberg in the Western Cape of South Africa. And these are some of its inhabitants. These people sleep on the streets, or wherever they can find a shelter for the night. They don't have homes to go to. Like many other cities and towns in South Africa, and indeed around the world, Wynberg has its fair share of social challenges. The local colloquialism for the homeless is Bergie. Over the past years, the Bergie community seems to have expanded exponentially. Societies around the world find it very difficult to overcome this problem, and likewise Wynberg.
You can distribute to them.
Okay, because these kids play
So next week you can distribute them.
I'm not
We
sure
like
what
to
to
feed them you guys.
Let's do it there.
It's for you guys.
but it's nice those guys also. And that's cute.
But there is always that glimmer of hope, that little light at the end of the tunnel in any seemingly hopeless situation. In this instance, that light comes in the form of Project 021 and Life Change Ministry. Evariste Umba of Life Change Ministry has been working in the Wynberg area for about 2 years now, trying to uplift the homeless by providing them with food, transport money, and clothing through the support of donors, and also by offering them prayer and advice.
To the community and to the government, as well as to people out there to come and find a way to support us.
Elephant. That's nice.
We saw that you guys brought some nice gifts for the people, and okay, Lily's initiative. So Lily,
Without your help, we didn't know about it.
yeah. So this is Lily. Lily, can you just tell us about the initiative?
Well, it all started on a mere lunchtime break. At our work, we have a nice day on the last Friday of the month where they organise a bit of a treat for the staff, and all the staff were involved at Travel Ground, and everyone just brought a donation. It was part of our day.
And how did people react to like the request that you had? Were they happy to be part of it?
Yeah, very much actually. Nobody said anything. In fact, they were so happy to give things that they never used anymore, you know.
She was even a little bit surprised because you remember, before that day you told me I don't know how many people will respond.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter, if only 1 or 2 do, then it's fine.
Yeah.
But we were quite surprised that many people actually,
Yeah. So just a quick question, just based on this experience now, do you think that most people feel happy when they are able to give to others? Do you think it makes them happy?
The motivations might be various. Some people just make them feel good about themselves. Others is that feeling of guilt sometimes that they have, that to be better off. And other people is just pure heart.
Yeah.
It depends, but it doesn't matter the way you give as long as you do, because it's helping people.
Recently, David Cornelson of Project 021 came on board with a novel idea to try and assist. Each one of these homeless people obviously have a story to tell, and these stories are mostly tragic. The rationale is that many more people may want to assist if they knew the finer details of the individual stories. To this end, David decided to stage a play which would highlight the plight of these individuals, and the performers would be none other than the homeless themselves. Who better to tell the story, right?
Okay guys, thank you. Thanks for coming everybody. We're all a little bit late. And remember, we're counting hours, not days or weeks. So we're down to about 19 hours to put the show together.
Project 021 and Life Change Ministry set out to have weekly rehearsals.
For the new people, we are busy with the play, which basically speaks about, you guys must say, I don't know.
Yeah.
What is it about? What does it mean to you guys?
About me and you. Oh, yeah, mainly about us and what
drug addicts and what we go through.
Yeah. And the cons and pros of our life.
Cons and pros.
No, I've explained to Angus already.
Okay.
Small change.
Yeah.
Mr. Montgomery, Sebastian, Willems.
Just in a nutshell, it's about this.
And our lives intertwined.
Yeah. How?
Different stories.
Yeah. Well, it's one story, but based on many people's perception of it, because it's not just like junkies. It's like the really
The real life people.
the real normal people, so to speak, as well. You know, and how as much as people would want there to be differences and divisions, if you take away all this stuff, really, there's not a lot that makes you different. So it's really breaking down the social barriers and stuff, and just making people see that you're not so different after all. The thing is, we've been like through part of the script a little bit already, but that's fine. You know, we can always weave you in the end there, you know, because not everybody's here right now. At the end of the day, the people that are committed are the ones that we can use. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna work. Okay. So, did any of you bring your stuff along?
I was got stolen by us.
Gary, can you do volume for me, please?
Yeah. Philip is a gardener. Philip is a gardener. He's been working many years for Montgomery and family. So he's kind of like part of the family in a sense. And he's very loyal and he's like hardworking.
And the scene is that you guys are kind of in the kitchen, okay? And you're an extremely wealthy family, okay? Just a bit of family background. You're really not that comfortable around your dad because you never had a good relationship with him. The reason why you kind of have to deal with him is because your mom died. Your mom died of alcohol poisoning, okay? He doesn't know that you're on drugs yet. So he's going to freak out if he finds out, because that's how his wife basically died. You know what I'm saying? From addiction and stuff. So the reason why you have to deal with him is because your mom's not there anymore. But prior to that, you had quite a good relationship with your mom, okay? So, because you guys
I was just like tolerating and be like,
not really, you're actually a bit scared of him. You're not cheeky with him. You try to avoid any kind of conversation with him. He's quite an authoritarian kind of person. So he's loyal in always. So kind of playing his game. Go from the top, please.
Okay. Morning, Sebastian.
Morning.
How are you study going?
Fine. They're going fine.
I like it to be better than fine. You know, with the amount of money I'm paying, I expect something better than fine.
But I don't even...
I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me that you want to study music. Are you crazy? That's not how the world works.
Maybe that's not how the world works.
My world is only one that matters, because my one plays the balls around here. Have you seen the amount of musicians on street corners? A dime a dozen, yeah? Tell me you want to end up one day? Are you so cynical, just like...
Morning, Mr. Montgomery. Sebastian.
Morning, Willem.
Can you believe this boy, Willem? He wants to waste his life with my money by
But
studying music.
heard him play the guitar and he plays quite well.
Oh, so you're on his side?
No, I'm just saying.